wanted. Be a reporter for the daily newspaper. Learn all about sentence parts and how to write correct sentences. Make a story in each activity, then go to the printing press and print the paper.
One day, in the town of Wordville, Reader Rabbit read a newspaper ad. Happily, he ran to get a job.
When?
One day,
Where?
in the town of Wordville,
Who or what?
Reader Rabbit
Did what?
read a newspaper ad.
Please sign in. Click on a number.
You are in Level 1. Read the phrase that Reader Rabbit shows you. Choose the sentence part that tells what the phrase is. Choose from these 4 sentence parts: who, what, did what, where, and when.
I got the story now. Here comes another one. Here comes another one.
Thanks, Peter!
Here comes another one.
You have earned a token and made a story for your newspaper. The last story that you make will print in your newspaper when you go to the printing press. Thanks, Peter! I got the story now!
I got the story now. Good job. Good job. Here comes another one.
Here comes another one! Thanks, Peter! Good job! I got the story now!
I got the story now. Good job. Here comes another one. Thanks, reader. Thanks, reader. I got the story now. I got the story now. I got the story now. Here comes another one. Thanks, reader. Here comes another one. Thanks, reader. No, not me.
No,
In a bird's nest.
is not a time.
I got the story now. Thanks, reader. Thanks, reader.
Good work! You are in level 2. Choose from these 4 sentence parts. Who, what, did what, where, and when.
I got the story now. Thanks, Peter. 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 Thanks, reader. Thanks, reader. Here comes another one. Thanks, reader. Thanks, reader. Here comes another one. Good job. Good job. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Peter. Here comes another one. Here comes another one. Thanks, Peter. I got the story now. Here comes another one. I got the story now. Good job. Here comes another one. Thanks, reader. Here comes another one. Thanks, reader. Good job. I got the story now. Here comes another one. Here comes another one.
Congratulations! You are in level 3. You have a new sentence part to work with. How?
Thanks, reader. Here comes another one. Thanks, Peter. I got the story now. I got the story now. Here comes another one. Thanks, Peter. I got the story now. I got the story now. Here comes another one.
No,
Beyond the bedroom.
is not the way something happened.
Thanks, reader.
No, not me.
No,
On a journey.
is not a time.
Good job.
Here comes another one.
Good job. I got the story now. Good job. Good job.
I got the story now.
I got the story now.
Thanks, reader.
Here comes another one.
Here comes another one.
I got the story now.
Good job. Good job. I got the story now. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Peter.
Thanks, reader. Good job.
Good job. I got the story now.
I got the story now.
Great job! You are in level 4. You have a new sentence part to work with. Why? Good job!
Here comes another one. I got the story now. Thanks, reader.
No, not me!
No,
Hesitated.
is not the way something happened. No.
As the volcano exploded.
Does not tell what happened.
Nope, not me.
Sorry.
As the volcano exploded.
Is a time.
Here comes another one. Thanks, reader. Nope, not me.
No.
Instantly.
Is not a time.
Here comes another one. Here comes another one. Here comes another one. Good job! Here comes another one. Good job! I got the story now. Good job! Good job! Good job! Good job! Here comes another one. Thanks, Peter. I got the story now. I got the story now. Thanks, reader. Here comes another one. Good job. I got the story now. Thanks, reader. Here comes another one. Good job. I got the story now. No, not me.
No.
To climb a palm tree.
Does not tell what happened.
Thanks, reader. Here comes another one. Here comes another one. job. Good job. I got the story now.
Click on a number.
There's the spot. Take her down.
No problem, sweetheart. You ready, Rita?
Okay. Whoa! You are in level 1. Read the sentence on the decoder. Choose the phrase that matches the sentence part that Orville tells you to find. Work with these 4 sentence parts: who, what, did what, where, and when.
Find the who-what part.
In Wordville, the folks eat different things.
Find the who-what part.
Dudley Dog chews bones on his porch.
Find the who-what part.
Godfrey Goat eats old newspapers all evening long.
Find the where part.
Charlene Chipmunk nibbles nuts in her tree.
Find the who-what part.
Someone else eats oats in her barn. In Wordville, the folks eat different things. Dudley Dog chews bones on his porch. Godfrey Goat eats old newspapers all evening long. Charlene Chipmunk nibbles nuts in her tree. Someone else eats oats in her barn.
Who eats oats?
Remember, kids, don't play with matches. You don't want me coming to your house on a business call, you know.
One smell of this one is guaranteed to knock people over.
Ready for your swimming lessons? Okay, everybody, watch me!
Do you think the blue is a bit too much? Chartreuse, perhaps. Or maybe teal.
Sorry. Try one more time. Sorry. The answer is Hortense horse.
Find the where part.
One day, Paula Opossum worked in her office.
Find the did what part. Find the who-what part. Find the did what part. You know, I think you got a nose for this sort of thing. Find the where part.
One day, Paula Opossum worked in her office. Someone arrived at 4 o'clock. His throat hurt all day long. In a minute, he showed her his tongue. His tongue knocked her to the ground.
Who had a sore throat?
Did you hear the one about the locksmith who got scared and made a bolt for the door? Oh, bolt, get it?
What was that you ordered? Pork chops? Surely, monsieur, you are joking, no?
You want chocolate? You want vanilla? How about raspberry bubblegum? Or tutti frutti?
Sure, this job has its ups and downs. What job doesn't?
Good job!
Find the did what part. Find the did what part. Find the who what part. Find the who what part. Find the who what part.
Alice Armadillo flew her kite last week. It landed in a tree. Soon, Alice cried, "Help!" Her friend lives in the tree. In a short time, the friend saved the kite.
Who saved the kite?
I'd love to teach you how to do the dog paddle, but I'm a horse.
So this guy says to me, "Roscoe, do you really like trash?" And I says, "Hey, I'm a rat, you know?"
Hey, pardon me. You gonna eat that fly?
Come, children, lunchtime. Hurry, hurry, time for your favorite treats.
Good job!
Find the who what part. Find the who what part. Find the when part. Find the did what part. Find the who what part.
This morning, Carmelita Cat climbed into a tree. She got stuck on a small branch. After that, she cried for help. Soon, someone put a ladder against the tree. Carmelita climbed to the ground right away.
Who helped Carmelita?
Well, remember, friends, the motto for my campaign is just say crow.
That's doggone good!
Find the when part. Find the did what part. Find the did what part. Find the when part. Find the who what part.
Yesterday, the Tigers Club planned a special day. In the morning, the members met at the park. They carried baby trees in their arms. Soon, one member dug holes in the ground. The other members planted the trees in the holes.
Who dug the holes?
Well, according to your chart, you can't sleep at night and you have a furry tongue. But since you're a cat, I'd say you're just fine.
Nothing like digging a little dirt, I always say, to really enjoy your job.
You look marvelous, darling. Perfectly marvelous.
Let's see what Mom put in my lunch today. Oh boy, an oak tree sandwich. That's swell.
Yes!
Find the did what part. Find the where part. Find the did what part. Find the did what part. Find the who what part.
Arthur Armadillo gave a birthday party last week. He invited many friends to his house. At 2 o'clock, everyone ate cake and ice cream. A surprise guest came to the house. A moment later, she sang, "Happy Birthday!"
Who was a surprise guest?
Come, children, lunchtime. Hurry, hurry. Time for your favorite treats.
Ow! I'm coming out of my shell.
Come, children, lunchtime. Hurry, hurry. Time for your favorite treats. Acorns.
Now just sign these papers here, and here, and here, and over there. Yes, and this one too, and this.
You look marvelous, darling. Perfectly marvelous. Hmm? Good job!
Find the when part. Find the who what part. Find the did what part.
Oops, that is the who what part. Try again.
Find the when part. Find the when part. Good job. I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Last week, the first grade class took a field trip. They went to the firehouse. The students climbed onto the fire truck. At noon, they petted the spotted dog. After that, they met someone there.
Who did they meet there?
All right.
Good work! You are in level 2. Orville still needs your help. Work with these 4 sentence parts. Who what, did what, where, and when.
Find the where part.
A wonderful thing happened last night at 18 Maple Lane.
Find the who what part.
At 11 o'clock, Miyaka Mouse had a baby.
Find the who what part. Find the when part. Find the where part.
A wonderful thing happened last night at 18 Maple Lane. At 11 o'clock, Miyaka Mouse had a baby. When he was born, baby Myron Mouse gave a cry. Maria Mouse loved her little brother right away. Someone helped deliver the baby at the mouse's house.
Who helped deliver the baby?
Good job!
Find the who what part. Find the did what part. Find the did what part. Find the when part. Find the when part.
The Wordville Running Club held a race on the 4th of July. The racers ran around the football field. The club gave prizes when the runners finished. The first place runner won a gold medal that day. The last place runner won a lollipop that same day.
Who won the lollipop?
Hiya, kids. Cheerful Chuck Chipmunk here.
Sorry, try one more time. Good job!
Find the when part. Find the who what part. Find the where part. Find the where part. Find the who what part.
Tina Turtle held a party on Saturday night. Placido Platypus sang lots of songs in front of the piano. Oliver Owl and Diana Duck danced around the room. Someone came to the party. Everyone smelled her strong perfume as she came in.
Who came late?
All right, boys. Just move that hay right over here. Oops, gotta go hatch some eggs.
That's doggone good!
Find the did what part. Find the did what part. Find the who what part. You know, I think. Find the where part. Find the who what part.
The Wordville 3rd grade class went to the library yesterday. The children saw many books on the tall shelves. They looked for names of books in the card files. They searched for titles on the computer. Someone helped the class all day.
Who helped the class?
And for all you animals who sleep in the daytime, the library is open until 2 a.m.
If you have a question, please raise your hands. Paws. Hoofs? Wings? Whatever.
Good job!
Find the who what part. Find the did what part. Find the did what part. Find the did what part. Find the who what part.
Maria Mouse's class visited the hospital this morning. The students walked around the hospital. They saw an X-ray machine in a big room. After that, Maria met a friend in the hall. This friend works in the hospital.
Who did Maria see in the hall?
That's doggone good.
Find the did what part. Find the who what part. Find the who what part. Find the when part. Find the when part.
Sherman Shrew worked in a shoe store on Saturday. At 11 o'clock, someone wanted some shoes. For a long time, she tried on many different shoes. After many hours, Sherman nailed some shoes onto the visitor's hooves. After that, she smiled.
Who was the customer?
Good job.
Find the who what part. Find the who what part. Find the where part. Find the did what part. Find the did what part.
Yesterday, someone gave Bobby Beaver a surprise birthday gift. He left the gift at night. He put a box of very large toothpicks on the doorstep. Bobby's mother heard wings flapping after dark. In the morning, Bobby found feathers near the gift.
Who left the gift?
Yes!
Congratulations! You are in level 3. Choose each word in the phrase that matches the sentence part that Orville needs. You will have a new sentence part to look for. How?
Find the where part.
You need to choose 3 words for this phrase.
Find the who what part. Find the who what part. Find the did what part.
You need to choose 4 words for this phrase.
Find the who what part.
On Sunday, the social club held a picnic at the beach. The guests ate sandwiches with delight. They eagerly made sandcastles. After lunch, the club held a tunnel digging contest in the sand. With excitement, one of the club members won first prize.
Who won the contest?
Yes!
Find the how part. Find the where part.
There are 4 words in the phrase. You have chosen a word that is not in the phrase.
Find the did what part. Find the where part. Find the how part.
One day, Ramon Ram happily went for a walk. He passed a river next to the park. The water in the river did not move. Someone built a dam across the river. In a little while, Ramon Ram eagerly showed a friend the dam.
Who built the dam?
Yes!
Find the who what part. Find the where part.
You need to choose 4 words for this phrase.
Find the where part. Find the how part. Find the how part.
Two days ago, a water pipe broke on Maple Lane. The water stopped running in all the houses. The pipe ran underground. A worker rapidly dug a hole in the ground. After that, a plumber carefully fixed the pipe.
Who dug the hole?
That's doggone good!
Find the did what part. Find the when part. Find the did what part. Find the who what part. Find the how part.
Ronald Rooster woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. After he got out of bed, he took a deep breath. He crowed very loudly. He hurt his back while crowing. In a little while, someone carefully fixed his back.
Who helped Ronald?
That's doggone good!
Find the where part.
You need to choose 4 words for this phrase.
Find the who what part. Find the who what part. Find the who what part. Find the where part.
Gus Goose lives at 23 Birch Street. His neighbor lives at 19 Birch Street. This neighbor goes to work very early in the morning. He drives a truck around town. He takes his truck to the dump.
Who is Gus's neighbor?
Good job!
Find the did what part. Find the how part. Find the did what part. Find the where part. Find the win part.
Quincy Quayle took his third-grade class to the Wordville Museum. The students explored eagerly. They saw many different rocks in glass cases. Silently, a small gold nugget sat in one of the cases. A while before, someone dug up this nugget near Wordville.
Who dug up the gold nugget?
Yes!
Find the who-what part. Find the who-what part. Find the how part. Find the did-what part. Find the who-what part.
Bedelia Badger held a food program on her TV show. She invited a guest onto the show. This guest made something easily. He made a dessert in a small machine. He put lots of milk and sugar into the dessert.
Who was the guest?
What was that you ordered? Pork chops? Surely, monsieur, you are joking, no?
Good job!
Great job! You are in level 4. Choose each word in the phrase that matches the sentence part that Orville needs. You will have a new sentence part to look for. Why?
Find the where part. Find the did-what part. Find the why part. Find the who-what part. Find the how part.
On Tuesday, the Lions Club held a running race at the track. 11 contestants eagerly participated. Because of his long jumps, Frank Frog finished the race very quickly. The last contestant crossed the finish line very slowly. She could not run quickly because of her heavy green shell.
Who crossed the line last?
All right!
Find the who-what part. Find the who-what part. Find the when part. Find the do-what part.
There are 2 words in the phrase. You have chosen some words that are not in the phrase.
Find the how part.
The town of Wordville runs a curbside recycling program to help the environment. Everyone happily puts paper, cans, bottles, and plastic into their recycling bins. After that, the folks put the bins on the curb. Sometimes they carelessly put bottles into the trash. Someone patiently removes them.
Who takes out the bottles?
That's doggone good!
Find the did what part. Find the who what part. Find the where part. Find the where part. Find the why part.
Jorge Hedgehog set up a computer lab at the library. The lab contained 10 computers in a row. Someone came into the lab at 2 o'clock to use a computer. He sat in front of the computer. Because he was so tall, his antlers rose above the computer screen.
Who was using the computer?
All right!
Find the when part. Find the where part. Find the when part. Find the who what part. Find the where part.
On a windy day, 3 friends went to the park to fly kites. Because the wind was strong, one kite quickly got tangled in a tree. Shortly, another kite got caught in telephone wires. Meanwhile, the third kite flew into the clouds. On a lily pad, the kite flyer puffed out his chest with pride.
Whose kite reached the clouds?
All right!
Find the where part. Find the how part. Find the where part. Find the did what part. Find the why part.
There are 2 words in the phrase. You have chosen some words that are not in the phrase.
Quincy Quail gave a party at his house to celebrate the holidays. He generously invited many guests. The guests happily entered through the front door. One guest bumped his head on top of the door because he was so tall. After that, he ducked to walk through the door.
Who bumped his head?
That's doggone good!
Find the who what part. Find the where part. Find the who what part. Find the who what part. Find the who what part.
Friday morning, Reader Rabbit went to Wordville College. He went to the big library to see all the books. He walked into the music building to listen to some records. At lunchtime, he met a friend in the math building. This friend masterfully teaches at the college.
Who did Reader Rabbit meet?
Yes!
Find the did what part. Find the who what part. Find the who what part. Find the when part. Find the did what part.
There is one word in the phrase. You have chosen a word that is not in the phrase.
Last week, the 4th grade class studied electricity. The students took a field trip to the windmill farm. The wind turns the windmills because the blades catch the wind. Windmills make electricity when they turn. At lunchtime, a special teacher came to talk about windmills.
Who came to talk to the class?
All right!
Find the who what part.
Click on a number.
Ah, such a beautiful day. It's so nice to take a break from work.
Hey, Mom! There's a movie coming in on the satellite!
Hello, Reader Rabbit.
Hello, Sneaker.
Well, let's see what our story is today.
You are in level 1. Read the order of sentence parts that Sneaker gives you. Choose the sentence that matches the order of the parts. Work with these 4 sentence parts: who, what, did what, where, and when.
Find the sentence with this order: who, what, did what, where, when.
Dolly Duck saw a dolphin in a tank one day.
Who, what, did what, where.
The dolphin swam in the water.
Who, what, did what, where.
Douglas Duck stood next to Dolly.
When, who, what, did what, where.
Soon, Dolly waved her hand in front of the dolphin.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
Douglas and Dolly like dolphins very much. Dolly Duck saw a dolphin in a tank one day. The dolphin swam in the water. Douglas Duck stood next to Dolly. Soon, Dolly waved her hand in front of the dolphin. Douglas and Dolly like dolphins very much.
Who, what, did what, where.
Pierre Pig stood at the plate.
Who, what, did what, where?
He swung the bat at the ball.
When, who, what, did what?
No, the sentence you chose is in this order. When, did what, who, what?
When, who, what, did what?
Right away, a loud noise rang out.
Who, what, did what, where?
The ball flew into the air.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
Pierre hits a hard ball. Pierre Pig stood at the plate. He swung the bat at the ball. Right away, a loud noise rang out. The ball flew into the air. Pierre hits a hard ball.
Who, what, did what, where?
A big fish tank filled a room in the aquarium.
Who, what, did what, where?
The duck family stood in front of the tank.
Who, what, did what, where?
Dolly Duck waved her hand in the air.
Who, what, did what, when?
The dolphin waved back after that.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
Right away, Dolly and the dolphin smiled. A big fish tank filled a room in the aquarium. The duck family stood in front of the tank. Dolly Duck waved her hand in the air. The dolphin waved back after that. Right away, Dolly and the dolphin smiled.
Who, what, did what, where?
A dogfish barked in the fish tank.
Who, what, did what, when?
A catfish meowed after that.
Who, what, did what, where?
A giant clam sat on the bottom of the tank.
Who, what, did what, when?
A stingray swam away when the clam opened.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
Funny fish live in this tank. A dogfish barked in the fish tank. A catfish meowed after that. A giant clam sat on the bottom of the tank. A stingray swam away when the clam opened. Funny fish live in this tank.
Who, what, did what, where?
Ralph Raccoon walked toward Sylvia Skunk.
When, who, what, did what?
Then he stopped.
Who, what, did what, where, when.
He went back to the bench after that.
Who, what, did what, when.
He gave Sylvia some flowers when he sat down.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
Sylvia Skunk likes pretty flowers. Ralph Raccoon walked towards Sylvia Skunk. Then he stopped. He went back to the bench after that. He gave Sylvia some flowers when he sat down. Sylvia Skunk likes pretty flowers.
Who, what, did what, where.
A colored ball flew in the air.
Who, what, did what, where.
It landed on the toy chest.
Who, what, did what, when.
The doors of the toy chest flew open after that.
Who, what, did what, where.
A drum played in the toy chest.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the...
Funny things live in that toy shop. A colored ball flew in the air. It landed on the toy chest. The doors of the toy chest flew open after that. A drum played in the toy chest. Funny things live in that toy shop.
Who, what, did what, where.
Many toys filled the magic toy shop in Wordville.
Who, what, did what, when.
All the toys came alive at 5 o'clock.
Who, what, did what, when.
Bonnie Beaver smiled right away.
Who, what, did what, where.
She thumped her tail on the floor.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
Bonnie loves the toys in the toy shop. Many toys filled the magic toy shop in Wordville. All the toys came alive at 5 o'clock. Bonnie Beaver smiled right away. She thumped her tail on the floor. Bonnie loves the toys in the toy shop. Good work! You are in level 2. Help Sneaker create more stories. Work with these 4 sentence parts. Who, what, did what, where, and when.
Who, what, did what, where.
A full moon glowed in the night sky.
Who, what, did what, where, when.
Sylvia Skunk sat down on a park bench at 11 o'clock.
Who, what, did what, where.
Crickets chirped in the bushes.
When, who, what, did what, where.
Soon, Ralph Raccoon walked towards Sylvia.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
This cartoon needs more action. A full moon glowed in the night sky. Sylvia Skunk sat down on a park bench at 11 o'clock. Crickets chirped in the bushes. Soon, Ralph Raccoon walked towards Sylvia. This cartoon needs more action.
Who, what, did what, where?
Bonnie Beaver walked into the magic toy shop.
Who, what, did what, when?
All the toys stopped when she entered.
When, who, what, did what, where?
Then Bonnie thumped her tail on the floor.
Where, who, what, did what?
All around the toy shop, the toys came alive.
Pick the correct sentence that fits.
I wish my toys played. Bonnie Beaver walked into the magic toy shop. All the toys stopped when she entered. Then Bonnie thumped her tail on the floor. All around the toy shop, the toys came alive. I wish my toys played.
When, who, what, did what, where?
One quiet night, two friends sat under a full moon.
Who, what, did what, where?
Crickets made soft noises in the grass.
Who, what, did what, where?
A cloud drifted across the moon.
When, who, what, did what?
In a moment, the friends held hands.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
Sometimes my friends hold hands. One quiet night, two friends sat under a full moon. Crickets made soft noises in the grass. A cloud drifted across the moon. In a moment, the friends held hands. Sometimes my friends hold hands.
When, who, what, did what, where?
One afternoon, Diana Duck took her children to the big fish tank.
Where, who, what, did what?
On his head, Douglas Duck wore a green baseball cap.
Who, what, did what, where?
Diana Duck carried a brown purse in her left hand.
Who, what, did what, where?
They watched the fish in the tank.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the...
This cartoon did not make me laugh. One afternoon, Diana Duck took her children to the big fish tank. On his head, Douglas Duck wore a green baseball cap. Diana Duck carried a brown purse in her left hand. They watched the fish in the tank. This cartoon did not make me laugh.
Who, what, did what, where?
A cuckoo clock made lots of noise in the magic toy shop.
Who, what, did what, where?
A silly puppet danced in the air.
When, who, what, did what, where?
At the same time, a jack-in-the-box came out of a box.
Who, what, did what, when?
Bonnie Beaver watched the toys for a while.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
A lot of crazy toys play in this toy shop. A cuckoo clock made lots of noise in the magic toy shop. A silly puppet danced in the air. At the same time, a jack-in-the-box came out of a box. Bonnie Beaver watched the toys for a while. A lot of crazy toys play in this toy shop.
Who, what, did what, where?
The moonlight shone on Sylvia Skunk's tail.
When, who, what, did what?
When Sylvia sat on the bench, Ralph Raccoon walked in.
Who, what, did what, where?
Ralph carried some flowers behind his back.
Who, what, did what, when?
Ralph gave Sylvia the flowers after he sat down.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
Ralph Raccoon likes that skunk. The moonlight shone on Sylvia Skunk's tail. When Sylvia sat on the bench, Ralph Raccoon walked in. Ralph carried some flowers behind his back. Ralph gave Sylvia the flowers after he sat down. Ralph Raccoon likes that skunk.
Where, who, what, did what?
In his hands, Bill Buck held the bat.
When, who, what, did what, where?
Soon, the umpire put 2 fingers in the air.
Who, what, did what, where?
The pitcher threw another pitch to the plate.
Who, what, did what, where?
Bill hit the ball over the pitcher's head.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
The antlers under Bill's baseball cap make me laugh. In his hands, Bill Buck held the bat. Soon, the umpire put 2 fingers in the air. The pitcher threw another pitch to the plate. Bill hit the ball over the pitcher's head. The antlers under Bill's baseball cap make me laugh. Congratulations! You are in level 3. Sneaker has a new sentence part for you to work with. How?
Who, what, how, did what, where?
The duck family eagerly looked at the fish in the fish tank.
When, who, what, how, did what?
At the same time, the fish carefully watched them.
Who, what, how, did what?
Douglas Duck quickly blew a pink bubble.
When, who, what, did what, how?
After that, the pufferfish blew up like a balloon.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
The pufferfish almost popped. The duck family eagerly looked at the fish in the fish tank. At the same time, the fish carefully watched them. Douglas Duck quickly blew a pink bubble. After that, the pufferfish blew up like a balloon. The pufferfish almost popped.
Who, what, did what, how?
The doors of the toy chest opened swiftly.
Where, who, what, did what, how?
Inside the chest, a ball bounced quickly.
Who, what, did what, where, when?
A genie appeared near a lamp as the doors closed.
When, who, what, did what, how?
When the doors opened again, a drum played loudly.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
The genie made all the magic in the toy chest. The doors of the toy chest opened swiftly. Inside the chest, a ball bounced quickly. A genie appeared near a lamp as the doors closed. When the doors opened again, a drum played loudly. The genie made all the magic in the toy chest.
When, who, what, did what?
On a quiet night, Sylvia Skunk kissed Ralph Raccoon.
How, who, what, did what, where?
Happily, Ralph fell from the bench.
Who, what, did what, where, how?
Sylvia waited on the bench with excitement.
When, who, what, how, did what?
After a while, she slowly walked away.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the...
Ralph needs to wake up. On a quiet night, Sylvia Skunk kissed Ralph Raccoon. Happily, Ralph fell from the bench. Sylvia waited on the bench with excitement. After a while, she slowly walked away. Ralph needs to wake up.
Who, what, did what, where?
Holy Mole threw a pitch to Pierre Pig.
Who, what, how, did what?
The umpire quickly raised one finger.
Who, what, did what, where, when?
The catcher threw the ball to the pitcher after that.
When, who, what, did what?
On the second pitch, Pierre missed the ball.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
The umpire loudly yelled, "Strike two!" Holy Billy Mole threw a pitch to Pierre Pig. The umpire quickly raised one finger. The catcher threw the ball to the pitcher after that. On the second pitch, Pierre missed the ball. The umpire loudly yelled, "Strike two!"
When, who, what, did what, where?
As the full moon shone, Ralph Raccoon sat next to Sylvia Skunk.
How, who, what, did what?
Carefully, Ralph kissed Sylvia.
When, who, what, did what, how?
At once, they both walked away shyly.
When, who, what, how, did what?
When they reached the trees, they slowly looked back.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
Those two cannot make up their minds. As the full moon shone, Ralph Raccoon sat next to Sylvia Skunk. Carefully, Ralph kissed Sylvia. At once, they both walked away shyly. When they reached the trees, they slowly looked back. Those two cannot make up their minds.
When, who, what, did what, how, where?
As Bonnie Beaver watched, a colored ball rolled slowly down a ramp.
When, who, what, did what, how, where?
Then another ball flew smoothly into the air.
When, who, what, how, did what?
After this ball landed, two doors quickly opened.
Where, who, what, did what, how?
Inside the toy chest, two drumsticks beat loudly.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
The drum played very loudly. As Bonnie Beaver watched, a colored ball rolled slowly down a ramp. Then another ball flew smoothly into the air. After this ball landed, two doors quickly opened. Inside the toy chest, two drumsticks beat loudly. The drum played very loudly.
Where, who, what, did what?
In the aquarium, lots of animals filled a large fish tank.
Who, what, how, did what?
Douglas Duck slowly blew a bubblegum bubble.
When, who, what, did what, how?
When the bubble popped, the animals swam away quickly.
When, who, what, how, did what?
After a few moments, they carefully swam back.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
The bubble scared away the fish for a little while. In the the aquarium, lots of animals filled a large fish tank. Douglas Duck slowly blew a bubblegum bubble. When the bubble popped, the animals swam away quickly. After a few moments, they carefully swam back. The bubble scared away the fish for a little while. Great job! You are in level 4. Sneaker has a new sentence part for you to work with. Why?
Who, what, did what, how?
Pierre Pig swung the bat as hard as he could.
When, who, what, did what?
No.
When, who, what, did what?
Right away, everyone heard a loud crack.
Who, what, did what, how, where, why?
Frank Frog reached eagerly over the fence to get the ball.
Why, who, what, did what?
Because he missed the ball, Frank grabbed some food.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
That is not a correct.
Someone in the stands lost a lunch. Pierre Pig swung the bat as hard as he could. Right away, everyone heard a loud crack. Frank Frog reached eagerly over the fence to get the ball. Because he missed the ball, Frank grabbed some food. Someone in the stands lost a lunch.
When, who, what, did what, where?
One afternoon, Pierre Pig hit a long fly ball toward the fence.
Who, what, how, did what, why?
Frank Frog smoothly shot out his tongue to catch the ball.
Who, what, how, did what?
No.
Why, who, what, how, did what?
No.
Why, who, what, how, did what?
No. The sentence.
Why? Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
This is the silly.
Who, what, how, did what, where?
Bonnie Beaver eagerly watched the toys in the magic toy shop.
Who, what, did what, where?
A colored ball bounced onto a seesaw.
Why, who, what, did what, where?
Because of this first ball, another ball flipped into the air.
When, who, what, did what, how?
When the second ball landed, a jack-in-the-box sprang up happily.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
I I want to see this cartoon once more. Bonnie Beaver eagerly watched the toys in the magic toy shop. A colored ball bounced onto a seesaw. Because of this first ball, another ball flipped into the air. When the second ball landed, a Jack-in-the-Box sprang up happily. I want to see this cartoon once more.
When, who, what, did what, where, why.
One morning, Douglas Duck went to the aquarium to see the fish.
Who, what, did what, how, where.
A small yellow fish swam lazily in the tank.
When, who, what, did what, where.
No.
When, who, what, did what, where.
Just then, a purple stingray hurried toward the yellow fish.
When, who, what, did what, how.
When the yellow fish puffed up, the stingray darted off quickly.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the story.
The stingray's bulging eyes make me chuckle. One morning, Douglas Duck went to the aquarium to see the fish. A small yellow fish swam lazily in the tank. Just then, a purple stingray hurried toward the yellow fish. When the yellow fish puffed up, the stingray darted off quickly. The stingray's bulging eyes make me chuckle.
Who, what, did what, how, where.
Holy Mole looked carefully toward the catcher.
Who, what, did what, why.
He did not see the catcher's sign because the sun was so bright.
Who, what, did what, how, where.
He threw a curveball wildly to the plate.
Why, who, what, did what.
Because Holy threw the wrong pitch, the catcher missed the ball.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes.
Holy pitches blindly because moles cannot see well. Holy Mole looked carefully toward the catcher. He did not see the catcher's sign because the sun was so bright. He threw a curveball wildly to the plate. Because Holy threw the wrong pitch, the catcher missed the ball. Holy pitches blindly because moles cannot see well.
Why, who, what, did what, where.
Because it was nighttime, crickets chirped in the bushes.
Who, what, did what, how, where.
Ralph Raccoon and Sylvia Skunk tiptoed backwards to the park bench.
Who, what, how, did what, where, when.
They quickly sat down on the bench at the same time.
When, who, what, did what, why.
In a second, they turned to kiss.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes.
I don't want to kiss a skunk. Because it was nighttime, crickets chirped in the bushes. Ralph Raccoon and Sylvia Skunk tiptoed backwards to the park bench. They quickly sat down on the bench at the same time. In a second, they turned to kiss. I don't want to kiss a skunk.
When, who, what, did what, how, where.
At 5 o'clock, a puppet danced happily in the toy shop.
Who, what, how, did what.
A jack-in-the-box boldly popped up.
Where, who, what, how, did what.
Next to the jack-in-the-box, a genie magically appeared.
Why, who, what, did what, how.
Because she liked the toys, Bonnie Beaver thumped her tail enthusiastically.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes.
Watch the toys go crazy for Bonnie. At 5 o'clock, a puppet danced happily in the toy shop. A jack-in-the-box boldly popped up. Next to the jack-in-the-box, a genie magically appeared. Because she liked the toys, Bonnie Beaver thumped her tail enthusiastically. Watch the toys go crazy for Bonnie.
When, who, what, did what, where.
One afternoon, Douglas Duck blew a pink bubble in front of a big fish tank.
Why, who, what, did what.
Because the bubble popped, the animals darted away quickly.
Who, what, how, did what, when.
They slowly returned in a moment.
Why, who, what, did what, how.
Because Dolly Duck sneezed, the animals fled like they did before.
Pick the correct sentence that finishes the.
This cartoon made me laugh hard. One afternoon, Douglas Duck blew a pink bubble in front of a big fish tank. Because the bubble popped, the animals darted away quickly. They slowly returned in a moment. Because Dolly Duck sneezed, the animals fled like they did before. This cartoon made me laugh hard.
When, who, what, did what, how.
Click on a number.
I always like to exercise when I work. It's good for you. Makes you healthy.
Right, Ed. Look out for that rock, okay? You are in level 1. Read the story on Ed's computer. Choose the sentence part that goes in each blank. Then complete the sentence by choosing a phrase or typing your own phrase. Work with these 4 sentence parts: who, what, did what, where, and when.
Good job! Oops, this sentence already has a who what part. Try again. Good job! Okay! Good job! Okay! Okay! Oops, this sentence already has a who what part. Try again. Oops, this sentence already has a do what part. Try again. Yes!
Good work! You are in level 2. Ed has more stories for you to write. Work with these 4 sentence parts. Who, what, did what, where, and when.
Yes! Okay! Good job! Yes! 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 Good job!
Congratulations! You are in level 3. Ed has a new sentence part for you to work with. How?
Oops, this sentence already has a what part. Try again. Good job! Oops, this sentence already has a did what part. Try again. Good job! Oops, this sentence already has a do what part. Try again. Yes! Good job! Good job! Oops, this sentence already has a who what part. Try again. Yes! Okay!
Great job! You are in level 4. Ed has a new sentence part for you to work with. Why?
Okay! Yes! Good job! Oops, this sentence already has a does what part. Try again. Yes! Yes! Hey! Good job!
Click on a number.